Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are entirely focused on tearing down a really fascinating digital product that's been making some serious waves in the online marketing space. It's called the $1 Million Niche Finder PLR package. We're going to literally open up this digital box, peel back all that flashy marketing copy, and see exactly what buyers are actually getting inside. All right, let's just dive right into this. So first things first, can a single $1 bill really buy you a quote-unquote $1 million business in a box? I mean, whenever we see a massive, grandiose title like that, especially when it's paired with a price tag that's cheaper than a pack of gum, our alarm bells just naturally go off, right? You gotta ask yourself, is this just some ridiculous, overhyped promise designed entirely to grab your attention? Or is it actually a genuine, hidden gem for content creators? And this perfectly highlights the huge divide between aggressive internet marketing and actual reality. On one hand, a name like $1 Million Niche Finder sounds exactly like one of those overhyped, get-rich-quick scams promising you'll be sipping margaritas on a private beach by next Thursday. But actually looking at the source materials, it's really a super practical done-for-you PLR, that's private label rights, lead magnet. It's just a totally grounded, useful tool designed to help you grow an email list without having to start from absolute zero. To give you a totally objective view, here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, the $1 promise. Then we'll look inside the PLR package, followed by what you can and cannot do. After that, we'll cover the strict no refund catch, and finally, we'll wrap up with the final verdict. All right, let's get into it. Section 1, the $1 promise. Before we even crack open those files, we really need to understand the core problem this product actually solves, which is the agonizing, time-consuming struggle of list building. Looking ahead to 2026, a massive 79.1% of marketers are using lead magnets with opt-in forms. So having a done-for-you shortcut, that's not just a cute little bonus. It's absolutely crucial for solo marketers trying to compete with bigger teams that have entire, dedicated content departments. Having a ready-made asset on a foundational topic, like finding a profitable niche, is honestly incredibly valuable. Moving right along to Section 2, inside the PLR package. Let's unpack exactly what kind of digital assets actually land in your downloads folder when you hand over that single dollar. The really cool thing here is you aren't just getting locked down PDFs that you can't touch. You are getting the real, fully editable source files. We're talking DOC files, PDFs, PNGs, and Photoshop PSDs. That gives you total, absolute flexibility to rebrand the whole product, swap out the logos, and really just make the content uniquely your own. So, what do all those editable files actually build for you? Basically, a complete ecosystem. You get a totally fresh, expertly crafted report clocking in at over 3,020 words, all focused on niche research. On top of that, you get a mobile-ready lead capture squeeze page and a delivery page. You're also getting professional product graphics, promotional banner images to help drive traffic, and of course, the whole shebang of fully editable source files. And what's honestly fantastic is that these web pages are standalone. You don't have to go out and buy any extra expensive software just to run them. The source material points out that outsourcing all of this to a freelancer would easily cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And before we move on, let's talk about the guy behind this, Jason Oickle. He consistently ranks in the top 25% of WarriorPlus vendors. That actually builds a lot of trust. He's been in this game for years, and instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, he just consistently delivers these highly reliable, practical formats. He's not promising you're going to make 10 grand tomorrow morning. He's just providing practical tools to solve practical problems. Okay, let's talk rules. Section 3, what you can and cannot do. Understanding these strict licensing terms is absolutely crucial before you deploy this thing in your business. On the what you can do side, it's pretty amazing. You have incredible freedom. You can edit, rebrand, sell the PDF, package it up with your other paid products, or just give it away for list building. Use it as website content, go wild. But you really gotta beware the what you cannot do restrictions. You absolutely cannot sell or give away the PLR rights or the master resell rights. You can't sell or give away those source docx or PSD files. You can't just sell the graphics on their own, and you definitely can't claim the original copyright. It's essentially a system designed to let you profit from the end product while totally protecting the creator's original core assets. Which brings us to a major caveat. Section 4, the strict no refund catch. We definitely need to take a step back and objectively look at the marketing tactics being used here. The sales copy uses some pretty massive artificial scarcity. Think big, ticking countdown timers, driving this intense urgency, pushing you to grab the $1 launch pricing before it supposedly jumps up to $67. It is heavily designed to make you act fast. But if you do act fast, you absolutely must read the fine print. Warning, all sales are final. Zero refunds offered. What is so critical here is that this deviates really sharply from normal platforms like WarriorPlus, where a refund period is usually just standard practice. So this requires you to be absolutely 100% certain before you purchase, because once you hand over that dollar bill, you are not getting it back, period.
All right, let's wrap this all up. Section 5, the final verdict. So, after weighing the hyped-up name against the genuinely practical and comprehensive contents, and then factoring in that super strict no refund rule, our final score on the $1 Million Niche Finder is a solid 4.1 out of 5. Now, you might be wondering, why such a high score when there's that catch? Simply because at a $1 price point, your financial exposure is literally minimal, yet you're getting an incredibly comprehensive, friction-free asset that entirely bypasses the hardest, most tedious parts of list building. It delivers exactly what it promises on the tin: a full funnel, graphics, and written content.
I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. You can buy all the done-for-you content in the world, right? But the absolute best PLR does absolutely nothing if it's just sitting there gathering digital dust in your downloads folder. You have the rights, you have the editable files, you have the standalone pages. The real question is, are you actually ready to take action and launch?